Let's talk about something that gets brushed aside way too often. We hear the word bullying and we picture a scene from an old movie, a big kid taking a smaller kid's lunch money. But what if the bullying isn't about lunch money? What if it's about the color of your skin, the accent in your voice, or the food your family cooks? For Black Americans, for people from the Caribbean, for Africans, this isn't a hypothetical. It's a daily reality, a constant, low-grade hum of prejudice that can spike into outright cruelty at any moment. It's a weight that many people carry, an invisible backpack filled with someone else's ignorance that they're forced to haul around every single day. This isn't just a playground problem, it follows you. It's in the harmless joke a coworker makes about your hair. It's in the security guard who follows you, and only you, around a store. It's in the assumption that because you're from Nigeria, you must know something about email scams, or because you're Jamaican, you must spend your weekends on a beach. These aren't just words, they are tiny cuts. One cut might not seem like a big deal, but 1,000 of them? 1,000 cuts can leave you bleeding, and it's a type of wound that's hard for others to see, which makes it even harder to heal. Think about the sheer exhaustion of it all. Imagine having to constantly be on guard, to prepare yourself for the next stupid question or the next backhanded compliment. Imagine having to decide in a split second whether to call someone out and risk being labeled as too sensitive or to just swallow it and let the poison sit in your stomach. This is the mental gymnastics that millions of people perform just to get through a regular Tuesday. It's a full-time job that nobody applies for, and that comes with zero benefits. It's the very definition of an unfair burden, placed on people for no other reason than where their ancestors happened to be born. So when we talk about this kind of bullying, we're not just talking about hurt feelings, we're talking about a systemic grinding down of the human spirit. It's a message sent over and over again that you are different, that you are less than, that you don't quite belong. It's a lie, of course, but it's a powerful lie. It's a lie that seeps into the foundations of a person's confidence and can shape how they see themselves and their place in the world. We need to start treating this issue with the seriousness it deserves, because it's not just about what is said, but about the profound and lasting damage it does. Let me tell you about a friend of mine. He moved to the States from Ghana when he was a kid. He had this beautiful, rich accent, but at school, that accent made him a target. Kids would mimic him, not in a fun, let's learn a new language way, but in a cruel, mocking way. They called him names I won't repeat. They told him to speak English, even though he was speaking it more eloquently than they were. He started to hate the sound of his own voice. He would practice in the mirror for hours, trying to flatten his accent, trying to sand down the edges of his identity so he could just fit in. He was trying to erase his home from his mouth. Then there's the story of a young woman I know, a first-generation Caribbean American. She loved her family's food, the curry goat, the plantains, the jerk chicken. But when she brought her lunch to work, the other staff members would hold their noses. They'd ask, "What is that smell in the microwave?" and call her food gross or weird. Soon, she started bringing processed food sandwiches and potato chips, the normal American nasty food. She felt ashamed of the very thing that connected her to her heritage, the flavors that tasted like love and family similar to the Jamaican island eats in Jupiter. It's a small thing, a Pyrex dish, lunchbox, but it became a container for all the shame and embarrassment she was made to feel. These stories aren't rare. They are happening everywhere, every day. Think of the African-American boy who is told his natural coily hair is unprofessional or messy and needs to be cut to look neater. Think of the girl from Trinidad who is constantly asked if she can twerk because of stereotypes seen in music videos. These aren't just insensitive questions, they are acts of reduction. They take a whole, complex human being with dreams, fears, and a rich inner life, and shrink them down to a single, cartoonish stereotype. It's a way of telling them, I don't see you. I only see the box I've decided to put you in. And the pain from these experiences, it doesn't just disappear when the bell rings, it lingers. It becomes a voice in the back of your head that whispers, don't be too loud, don't be too different, don't be too you. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and a deep sense of isolation. When someone bullies you for your culture, they are not just attacking you. They are attacking your family, your ancestors, your entire history. They are trying to sever your roots. And for a young person just trying to figure out who they are, that is a devastatingly heavy blow to withstand. So what do we do? It can feel overwhelming, but the power to change this starts with you. right now. It begins with the simple yet revolutionary decision to no longer be a bystander. A bystander sees the fire but walks away, assuming someone else will call for help. An upstander grabs the fire extinguisher. The first step is the easiest one, but it's also the most important. When you see something, do something. Don't just stand there. Don't laugh along. A simple, "Hey, that's not cool," or "Leave them alone" can completely change the dynamic. It shows the person being targeted that they are not alone, and it signals to the bully that their behavior is not acceptable. If you don't feel safe confronting the bully directly, there are other powerful moves you can make. You can stand with the person being bullied, literally. Just walk over and stand next to them. Start a conversation with them about something completely different. Ask them how their day is going. This act of solidarity shifts the focus and breaks the bully's power, which often relies on isolating their victim. Afterward, check in with the person. Ask them, "Are you okay?" Letting them know that you saw what happened and that you care can make a world of difference. It replaces a moment of humiliation with a moment of human connection. Educate yourself. This is your homework. If you hear a stereotype about people from a certain country or culture, go learn something real about it. Read a book by a Nigerian author, listen to music from Jamaica, watch a documentary about the Gullah Geechee culture in South Carolina. Ignorance thrives in the dark. Turn on the lights. The more you understand about the world, the harder it is for the simplistic and ugly narratives of prejudice to take hold. Share what you learn. When your friend makes a joke based on a stereotype, you can be the one who says, "Actually, that's not true. Here's something interesting I learned. This is not a problem for later. The urgency is now." Every day that we allow this kind of bullying to continue is another day a child learns to be ashamed of their heritage. Another day, a person feels unsafe in their own community. We have a choice to make in every interaction. We can choose to build walls based on our differences, or we can choose to build bridges based on our shared humanity. Let's choose bridges. Let's choose kindness over cruelty, curiosity over judgment, and respect over hate. Let's create a world where everyone, whether their family is from Mississippi, Martinique, or Mali, can stand tall, proud, and safe in who they are. The time for talk is over. It's time to act.
Who vex? Did you know that the Jamaican Island Eats and Catering in Jupiter, Florida is the first of its kind with real, authentic Jamaican food to take out by ordering from their website? Once you try the Jamaican Island Eats dishes, don't monkey around with cheap food. Best to become a member and enjoy the real Jamaican authentic delicious food and loyalty discount. Eat healthy, daily and/or weekly. Jamaican Island Eats taste better than places like McDonald's who monkey around with your food.
We are serious.
In delivering delicious, authentic Jamaican dishes, try us today. I love Jamaican food. They deliver real fast. Call them with WhatsApp 954-865-6595. Join us. Be eligible to be a resident in one of our 410 two-bedroom villas we are building in St. Thomas, Negril, and St. Elizabeth, Portland in Jamaica. Coming soon with only 5% down payment on the home of your choice. Eat more patties and smile, Jamaica.